Good morning, kindergarten friends and families at Center Pepin. Today I'm going to be bringing you a math lesson that's going to have two parts. The first video is going to be about the math chats, and the second video is going to be about the games and the activity that are on the online link for you today. So just to go over a little bit about a math chat is meant for us to have a discussion around math. So different skills that we focus on each day can have a different topic under the math chat. It can be teacher-led, it can be student-led, it can be a combination of the two, which is what I typically do in my classroom. And so there's a lot of turn-taking skills involved. There is turn and talk, so you have a social piece involved with it. It's just to get an idea of what children's thoughts and ideas are around the area of math, and knowing that there's always more than one way of figuring out a problem. So in our chat this morning, we are going to focus on looking at 10 frames. We'll talk a little bit about what they are. The second part to our math chat is going to be about bears and their arrangement and how they're arranged by size, color. So we'll go into a little bit about that. And the last one that we have is using the red and yellow counters that we have available to us in the classroom. Unfortunately, we don't have them right now, but I will make some modifications in the games and activity for you to be able to do that. Okay, so the first math chat we're going to talk about is using the 10 frame. So right here, okay, it says, what can you tell me about this 10 frame? So what you want to do is you want to look at, okay, the counters. These are what our counters would look like in the classroom if we were using them. So you would have the 2 red, and you would have 2 yellow on the top, and then you would look down here at the bottom and you would have a yellow. So if I were to put that page down, okay, and see if you could figure out what you saw before taking that page away, that is what we call a quick image. It's usually done a lot quicker, but as we introduce the skill in the classroom, we take a little bit more time just so that they get used to it. And as we do it more frequently, it's amazing how quickly they can pick up on that quick image skill. So I'm going to lift the page back up, and here I have, again, I have my 2 red, my 2 yellow, and my 1 yellow. So we are working on basic addition. So thinking about the numbers, when added 2 numbers together to equal 5, if I look here, I have the 2 red. And then if I focus on this grouping right over here, I have the 3 yellow. So I would have the 2 plus 3, and it would equal 5. You would have both hands available to you to be able to do that. So you can use your fingers to help you, or you can just clearly use it as a visualization piece, okay? All right, so that's the first one. The second 10 frame is divided into 2 parts. So I put a sheet of paper over one of them just so we can focus on one 10 frame and not both of them at the same time. So here they are, okay? So it says, what can you tell me about these 10s frames? So first of all, right, I have my first one here, all right? And just to talk a little bit about the 10 frame, it's a rectangle with a horizontal line that goes across, and then we have the vertical lines going down. So the words horizontal and vertical are great vocabulary words within our math programs. So again, you're talking about the vocabulary, all right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red at the top. So you can lock that in. And then 1, 2, 3 yellow at the bottom. So we talked before about adding within 5. Here, you're adding within 10. So that first number, the top number, is going to be 5. Okay, and then the second number is going to be 3. So again, you would have both hands available to you. 5 plus 3 equals 8. All right, so now I'm going to take and I'm going to switch the cover. Okay, Okay, I'll just turn it around. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at this 10 frame. And now this is a little bit easier, okay, to look at. And I'm just going to circle the groupings, and then I would take and put it down. And this is a time when you could talk to your child. What do you remember that you saw on the 10 frame? And then as I pick it back up, right, we can talk about it a little bit more. So we had the 4 red, we had the 4 yellow. So again, you can use your fingers, right, to lock in those numbers. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. So again, you're adding within 10, okay? So those are the 10 frames. Okay, here we have our bears. Okay, let me go over here. Okay, and so what I do is I look real quickly, right? I can see the different bears of the different colors. I can see sizes. So the first one, my eyes go to the blue bears. So if you look real quickly, you can see the 2 big blue bears. Okay, then you can look down here and you can see the 3 small blue bears. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. So you can lock in that number 5, okay? All right, now I'm going to take a look at the red bears. So here I have 1 big red bear, and I have 2, 3, 4 small red bears. So 1 plus 4 equals 5. And if you think about it, okay, we had 5 blue, we have 5 red, so those are the same amount. Okay, so there's another math vocabulary word, same. All right, we'll see if the yellow are different. Okay, so here I have 2 big yellow bears, and now I'm going to count my small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 plus 5 equals 7. And so the blue and the red were equal because they were both 5, and the yellow is 7. So that one is different. Okay? All right. So you can talk about, were there more yellow bears? Were there fewer blue and red bears? So again, those are some more words, vocabulary words that we work on at school, okay? Our last math chat is about the counters, okay? So it says, what can you tell me about these counters? All right? And so here, right, we have, looking at the red, okay? So you can see how they're arranged. So you can talk about what colors and what numbers. So we have 2, 3, 4 red. Oh, and we have 1, 2, 3, and 1 more yellow. So you have 4 red and you have 4 yellow, but you can talk about the arrangement. So there were 2 here and 2 here, so 2 plus 2. Here you had 3 and then plus 1, okay? And then you can break it down by the next row. So here you have 2 yellow, and you have 3 yellow. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Then you can talk about your red. 2 plus 1 is 3. All right, then down here at the bottom, okay, you have your 1 red, and you have your 3 yellow. All right. So I hope that you found these math chat activities helpful, and that your child was able to have meaningful discussions around math with you. I hope you stay tuned to the next video about the activities that we're going to share with you. And I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time around. Okay, thank you. Bye.